There is a place in the North Atlantic where the horizon stretches endlessly and the air is thick with possibility. Here, the world feels new, untouched, as if it's just been created, and every sunrise brings a sense of discovery. These are the Faroe Islands, land rising sharply from the sea, sculpted by ancient forces and the relentless passage of time. Here, the story is written in the constant motion of wind and water, a never-ending dance that shapes every stone and shoreline. The wind is a character, whispering through grasses, howling around cliffs, always reminding you that nature is in command, unpredictable and wild. It shapes clouds, stirs the waves, and even weaves its way into the thoughts and dreams of those who call these islands home. Life here is tuned to its ever-present song, a melody of power, persistence, and quiet resilience. The sea is both lifeblood and master of this archipelago, connecting and isolating the islands at once, shaping every tradition and daily rhythm. Waves crash against volcanic rock, carving dramatic fjords and sea stacks, leaving behind a landscape of raw, untamed beauty. The ocean's colour shifts with the sky, from sapphire to stormy grey, reflecting the ever-changing moods of the weather and the land. To understand the Faroe Islands, you must understand this profound relationship with the sea, a bond forged over centuries of challenge and adaptation. Solitude here is a presence, not emptiness, a chance to connect with the raw elements, to listen to the wind, and to discover your own inner world. Standing on a remote headland, with only the vast ocean before you and the wind at your back, is a deeply moving experience, one that lingers long after you leave. In the quiet between gusts, you can almost hear the heartbeat of the earth, steady and ancient beneath your feet. This journey is more than a visit. It's an exploration of a way of life intertwined with nature, where every day is shaped by the elements. It's an invitation to feel the wind, respect the sea, and embrace the powerful solitude that awaits in this extraordinary corner of the world. The Faroe Islands are a masterpiece of geological time and elemental artistry, sculpted by wind, water, and the relentless passage of centuries. 18 islands like emerald jewels rise from a steel blue sea, almost entirely treeless, their contours dramatic and uninterrupted, shaped by ancient volcanic forces and the ceaseless Atlantic winds. The hills roll like green velvet, impossibly steep, vibrant with life in summer, their slopes dotted with wildflowers and grazing sheep. Weather is a painter here. Sun turns the sea to silver, casting dazzling reflections that dance across the waves. Fog swallows the world in white, softening every edge and muffling every sound, and rain sweeps in sideways, driven by fierce gusts that seem to come from every direction at once. This ever-shifting weather is the essence of the islands, adding to their wild, unpredictable character and making every moment unique. Waterfalls born from constant rain rush down mountainsides, some gentle ribbons that trace delicate paths through moss and stone, others plunging from cliffs into the ocean with thunderous force, sending spray high into the air. The coastline is a spectacular meeting of land and sea, towering basalt cliffs, natural arches, and solitary sea stacks, standing as silent sentinels against the waves. These dramatic shores are home to vast colonies of seabirds, their calls echoing against the roar of the surf, filling the air with life and movement. To stand on the edge of a cliff here is to witness a landscape still being shaped by nature's hand, a place where the elements are always at work. Every vista is a painting, alive and ever-changing, a living canvas where green and grey blend in endless, breathtaking combinations. The Faroese people are as remarkable as the islands they inhabit. Descendants of Norse settlers, their connection to the land is deep and enduring. Resilience and respect for nature define their character, shaped by generations of living with the elements. The ancient chain dance, or kvæði, links arms and voices in epic ballads, history preserved in song. Community is the cornerstone. In small villages, everyone knows each other, sharing both burdens and celebrations. Traditions like the pilot whale hunt unite the community, while technology connects them to the world. Young people may leave for education, but many return, drawn by the strength of their roots. The Faroese balance ancient heritage with modern life, creating a culture both fascinating and inspiring. Their spirit is forged by wind, sea, and a profound sense of togetherness. In the Faroe Islands, the sea is the ultimate authority. It dictates daily rhythms: when to fish, when to travel, when to wait out a storm. Fishing is more than an industry. It's a tradition, a way of life passed down through generations. The sight of small boats heading into the Atlantic at dawn speaks of courage and trust in the sea's generosity. Ferries, bridges and subsea tunnels connect the islands, but every journey is a dialogue with the ocean. The sea shapes leisure too, kayaking in fjords, exploring sea caves, or braving a cold swim. It's both playground and provider, offering adventure and reflection. This relationship of dependence, respect and enjoyment runs deep in Faroese life. The ocean's power is ever present, humbling and inspiring. Here, living with the sea means embracing its challenges and its gifts. Amid wild landscapes, the Faroes offer a surprising warmth. Heimablidni, home hospitality, invites visitors into family homes for a shared meal and genuine connection. Sitting at a Faroese table, you taste the island's wind-dried lamb, fermented fish, freshly caught cod or salmon. Each dish tells a story rooted in landscape and tradition. The experience is about more than food, it's conversation, laughter and the sharing of daily life. Tales of fishermen, sheep farmers and the return of puffins bring the culture alive. Hospitality here is a gesture of trust and generosity, a natural extension of community spirit. Leaving a Heimablidni dinner, you feel welcomed and connected, carrying a deeper appreciation for this wild place. The warmth of the Faroes stays with you long after you leave. It's an experience that reveals the true soul of the islands. The iconic turf-roofed houses of the Faroe Islands seem to grow from the landscape itself, their grassy rooftops blending seamlessly with the rolling hills and wild coastline. More than quaint architecture, these homes are practical, insulated against cold and wind, anchored against Atlantic gales. Their design is a direct response to the island's harsh, unpredictable weather, offering shelter and warmth when storms roll in from the sea. Built from stone, timber, birch bark and thick turf, they blend ingenuity with harmony for nature. Each material is chosen for its ability to withstand the elements, and together they create homes that are both sturdy and sustainable. In villages like Saksun or Kirkjubor, walking among these houses feels like stepping back in time. The narrow lanes and ancient walls tell stories of generations who have called these islands home. Inside, thick walls and grassy roofs create a cozy refuge from the storm, a true sense of hygge. The warmth of a fire and the soft light filtering through small windows make these interiors inviting even on the darkest winter days. The continued presence of turf roofs, even alongside modern buildings, shows deep respect for tradition. It's a testament to the Faroese' commitment to preserving their heritage while embracing the future. Many Faroese still choose turf, blending old and new with pride. Maintaining these roofs is a skill passed down through families, connecting people to their roots. These green-roofed sanctuaries are symbols of resilience, sustainability and enduring spirit. They stand strong against the elements, a living testament to adaptation and resourcefulness. They are living links to the past and to the generations who built a life in this challenging land. The tradition of turf-roofed houses continues to inspire, reminding us of the deep connection between people, place and history. Life in the Faroe Islands is a dance with the elements. Weather and terrain are not obstacles, but conditions navigated with skill and respect. Farmers know the mountains by heart, sailors read the wind and water. Adaptability is key, plans change with the weather. Patience and creativity are essential. The struggle against the elements forges resourcefulness and quiet determination. The island's dramatic weather brings both challenge and breathtaking beauty. Storms, rainbows and views earned through effort. This interaction with nature creates a deep emotional connection to place. Beauty here is active, dynamic and meaningful because it is hard-won. The struggle is not a burden but a vital part of the experience. It transforms a visit into a journey of discovery and respect. Solitude in the Faroe Islands is not loneliness, but enriching quiet. Hike to a remote corner, and you may find yourself alone with only the sounds of nature, the wind, the sea, a distant sheep. Here the distractions of modern life fall away, leaving space for reflection and peace. The vast landscape encourages a journey inward, offering perspective and clarity. In this quiet, you reconnect with yourself, focusing on what truly matters. The simplicity of life, tied to nature's rhythms, inspires new appreciation for the essentials. Solitude here draws you in, inviting you to be fully present. It's a sanctuary of stillness in a world that rarely slows down. The feeling of being a small part of something immense nourishes the soul. This solitude is a gift, rich, fulfilling and transformative. The Faroe Islands leave an indelible mark on every visitor. The memories are not just of stunning views, but of powerful feelings: the wind, the salt air, the warmth of a shared meal. These sensory memories create a lasting emotional connection, calling you back long after you've left. The islands teach resilience, community, and the beauty of living in harmony with nature. If you yearn for something real and untamed, listen to the call of the Faroe Islands. It's an invitation to step away from the familiar and immerse yourself in a world where nature is still in charge. Here, you discover the warmth of community and the peace of solitude. Exploring the Faroe Islands is also an exploration of yourself. It is, in every sense, unforgettable.